accessible to patients who have COVID everywhere in the globe. I would say that the two major partners here, Merck and Pfizer, have adopted an approach which I think is promising, starting with Merck, and Julie, I think, will have comments on that. We were able to engage very early on, look at the issues with molnupiravir as a drug. It was quite difficult to synthesize and produce, in that the system of manufacturing had a fairly low yield. About 17% of quite expensive starting materials yielded the drug at the end of the manufacturing process, which wasn't something that was going to lead to a very cost-effective product. And this entity called Medicines for All was able to work very early on that to improve the synthesis from 5 steps to 2 steps, and with a 50% yield. So a dramatic improvement in the way that you actually make molnupiravir, which held great promise. And then the next step, which was to work directly with the large generics manufacturers to implement that new way of manufacturing it, so it could be produced at a very large scale, very cost effectively. And of course, the engagement with the medicines patent pool, which I think has become an important instrument for providing voluntary licenses to generic manufacturers who want to step in and get involved. So I think that whole process holds a lot of promise, and we should really look to it. I hope it's going to be the model of how we can, provide access to these compounds. Of course, it's not yet totally been realized, but I am hopeful on that front. Paxlovid is going through a similar